Man, I already know if I don't vlog today, then I just won't do it. And it's been a while already. Whether or not I have anything interesting to talk about, I'm gonna be vlogging. I'm alone this weekend because Julie took a trip to visit her friends in LA, and then in a couple of days, she's gonna be going to Boston to visit the rest of her family. I'm alone this weekend and I'm gonna watch the UFC fights. So right now I'm on my way to pick up a pizza so that I can watch the UFC fights. Max Holloway's gonna be fighting. He's gonna be fighting Conor McGregor. And I'm gonna pick up my pizza, plus I'm gonna grab some beer, just chillax. I've been working a lot on TikTok and I need the break. I'm trying to prepare for my visit to Nashville in a couple of weeks. And I wanna make sure I have a lot of videos ready to go so that I can actually experience Nashville and not be caught up with filming while I'm trying to enjoy it. So if I pre-film all my videos, then I can have them auto drafted, ready to go, and then I can really enjoy my experience when I'm in Nashville. That's where I'm at this weekend. I'm gonna go pick up that pizza. It's not gonna be a long vlog. I'm gonna pick up some beer and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the weekend. So last time I vlogged, I talked about how the Action 6 is just pretty much the best all-around camera for me. It does everything that I need to. And the last time I briefly mentioned the settings, I think maybe in the comments. So if you guys want to know what settings I'm using, I'm gonna drop the settings right over here somewhere. You guys can mimic the settings I'm using. The goal again is to have this frictionless setup where I don't have to think about what accessories do I bring, what camera should I bring. I want one camera that does it all. And I'm thinking about making this the only camera that I bring to Nashville. I'm still contemplating because I do most of my content filming for TikTok and my money-making business on my Sony. But as far as like travel content and vlogging, I actually like the Action 6. Later on when I get home, I will talk about the kit, about what I use to make this Action 6 work, because I don't think out of the box it has everything it needs, but I think with some adjustments, you can have everything that you need in order to shoot the way you want to shoot. We're pulling in right now to get some beer and pizza, and I'll see you guys in the next spot. So I don't know where in the world you guys are watching this from, but I am from Hawaii and I'm a big Max Holloway fan. So I don't care what y'all think about Conor McGregor, but I want to know in the comments before the fight goes down, who you think is going to win this fight. Is it going to be Conor McGregor or is it going to be Max Holloway? But I got my money on Max, especially since he hasn't taken any time off and Conor's been out for a long time. I ended up getting this beer called Big Wave Golden Ale by the Kona Brewing Company. And I only got a 6-pack because I'm not trying to get drunk. I just want to have a good time while I'm watching the fights. And I think I hear people get this a lot, Big Wave. So I'm gonna go get the pizza, throw these in the freezer so they're ice cold, and I'm gonna watch the fights. It's gonna be fun. I guess I can start telling you about the kit that I use because we're in the car and it makes sense because I use a lot of this in the car. So right now I'm actually using this little sticky mount. I'm holding the camera right now, but when I'm in my truck, I basically just mount it like this. And then I'm able to attach the Action 6 right here. And it attaches magnetically, and then I can just move this in any position I want. This doesn't actually come from the Action 6, and it's actually a nano part. I've been using parts from the Nano for the Action 6. So this is part of my kit. It's so small, and when you put this on a flat surface, you can almost use it as a tripod as well. So I've been using this a lot, and this is part of that hybrid kit I'm talking about. But I think that combining all the elements from the different DJI cameras produces this hybrid setup that I think works in any situation. You can take it with you wherever you want to go. So the second part of this kit is going to be the DJI Atto necklace. And it's a magnetic necklace. You can attach anything magnetic to it. And right now I currently have the Mic 3, but the Mic 3 isn't something that I have part of the essential kit because it's a lot of moving parts. But I had to use the Mic 2 for something else, so I left it at home. I'm on the Mic 3, but I actually think the Mic 2 is better than the Mic 3 for this specific kit because the DJI Mic 2 has a USB charging slot, and the slot allows you to charge the microphone without needing to put it in the case. The Mic 3 doesn't have a USB-C port, so you can't charge it unless you bring the case. But my whole idea is I don't want to bring so many moving parts. I want to have as little moving parts as possible. So the Mic 2 is actually better for me. And also I think that I like the size when I hold it in my hand, as well as the built-in clip. The Mic 3 also has a built-in clip, but it comes apart. And I just like that you can magnetically attach it in one go. You don't have to worry about clips falling off and all that stuff. But I'll show you a little bit more about how I use this kit when I get upstairs. So vlogging seemed like a good thing to do since I haven't done it in a while, and I know that I wasn't gonna get to it. But now that the pizza's here and the beer's in the freezer, I am getting hungry and restless. So let's just finish the rest of this video with whatever's in the rest of this kit. So as I was saying, I normally use the Mic 2, but I'm talking on the Mic 3 right now. And like I said, I love that there's a USB-C cable right there, a USB-C port, so I can charge this thing and I don't have to worry about putting this in a case. I just have to take this microphone. And the rest of this kit is, so this bag came with the Action 6, if you guys own one, and it stores everything that I need in the kit in there. And we already went over the suction cup mount in the car, so not gonna go over that again. But there's also this hat clip, which is super useful for POVs. So you can attach this to your hat and get some POVs. But that's not what I use it for. What I use this for is, I'm not sure if the DJI Nano has this, but I got this from the Extra Atto. I know that the hat clip is there, but I don't know if it's magnetic. But this one from the Atto is definitely magnetic. So I can hook the DJI Action 6 here, and then I can attach it on the magnetic plate here. And now I can get POVs, just like an Atto. So I don't need to have a DJI Nano in order to get those POV shots from my magnetic chain. So I'm getting the best of both worlds. The only difference is I don't get that small form factor, but it's only about 2 times the size. It's not that much bigger, but you get everything else. You get the extra battery, the better dynamic range. You get everything, and you don't have to bring around 2 cameras. So everything we just talked about goes in that bag, and this is the best hybrid approach in my opinion. But inside my main bag that I carry with me everywhere, I always carry around this mini tripod. It's relatively small, and it already has the built-in DJI clip here, the magnetic mount. So if I want to put this down on a table, I can do that, because this actually becomes a tripod if you just hit this little thing right here. If you look right here, it also has a built-in cold shoe mount, which brings me to my next point. I normally have this little light that I got from Amazon, super cheap. It's by Ulanzi. So when I'm shooting in low light, I just hold this down and then I get a little bit of a light here. It has that DJI Action clip right here, so I can just boom, mount it. It has different temperatures, it has different brightnesses, super convenient. But if I put this on the tripod, because I'm using the mount on the bottom, I don't have access to mount this. That's where that cold shoe comes in, because I always carry around this little light. And this one's a lot more powerful, but it mounts using the cold shoe. So this is more just in case. It is a lot more powerful, and I don't find myself using this a lot. But if I needed it, I have it available. And with that said, that's everything that's in the kit, and it's a great kit. Let me actually just put this on the tripod so I stop holding this by hand. Right now, the whole time I've been holding this by hand. So we got the tripod in, and then now I'm gonna put in the little light. So it's attached now, and then I'm gonna turn it on. So that's the temperature, and I'm gonna turn down the brightness to the lowest. And this is what you get with that little kit. Super easy, it's well lit, not too bright, nice and soft. And when I'm done, everything just goes in this little bag, and I don't have to bring around all these cameras, but I get all the benefits of all the different cameras. Anyways, I'm getting super hungry. I thought I wanted to talk more on this vlog, but now that I'm here and the pizza's here, the beer's in the fridge, I think I want to get to eating, and I just wanted to get a vlog in. If you guys have any questions about my settings, about the equipment I use, let me know in the comments down below, and just happy to be vlogging again. See you in the next one. Peace.